probably going to use this to kill Blight Pile. Oh no, they have a counterspell. No! That's annoying. Hello Daily Drafters, and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Before we get into today's draft, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who has been watching a lot of the draft videos and a lot of the content on the last couple of weeks. The channel's really grown here in the last week or two, and I really appreciate a lot of these views. I mean, some of these draft videos are getting upwards of almost 1,000 views, which is such a great thing for the channel. I really appreciate you all watching. And on that note, the channel's still under 300 subscribers, but we're getting almost 1,000 views per video, which means some of you that are watching are not subscribed. So I'd love if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you keep coming back for more content, because I'm here to keep giving it to you. So I'm really appreciative for everything you do. And with 23 seconds left, let's see if we can find a pack one, pick one here. Torii de Avenant is a really good payoff for the red-white aggro deck. Phyrexian Rager is great in black decks, and Shield Wall Sentinel if we want to try to do a Defenders thing. You know what? You think we can get lucky? It's pack one, pick one. I mean, this is not the defensible pick to make. I know. Oh, we got paid off. All right, we're doing it. We did it. I was hoping we got Wingmantle Chaplain, pick two. And we did it. So we are on our way to a Defenders deck. Hopefully. We got to find some Blight Piles and some more Defenders. But with Shield Wall Sentinel being able to tutor up Wingmantle Chaplain and or a Blight Pile, it's exactly what you want. Good thing we didn't take God, I can't remember the name of it already. 3-mana 2/2 black card that draws a card, loses a life, because there's really no good follow-up to that. And honestly, the only good follow-up to the Torii de Avenant is Griffin Protector, which I am not super huge on. It's fine, but we are slamming Wingmantle Chaplain here, and we have the Defender deck of dreams so far. Okay, no Defenders in this pack, but there is an LS Ilkor, and I really like this card. Prayer of Binding is also really good. We can do like a Defenders is usually blue-black splash white, but it's very possible to go black-white splash blue. And at the end of the day, we could also just have a regular black-white deck with like a Defenders package, hopefully. But this card is busted. Like, this card is really good. Whenever another creature ETBs on your side, you gain a life, and whenever another creature you control dies, they lose a life. So we're going to go ahead and take LS Ilkor here. And we see Gibbering Barricade. So I think I'm just going to land on the Defender here. There is a Lightning Strike, but this is Defender Day. We've been waiting for it. I was hoping it would come sooner than later, but here is Defender's Day here on the channel. We're taking Gibbering Barricade. Oh my goodness, I did not see the second Shield Wall Sentinel. I don't know if we can run... Well, we can run two of these, but I don't want to take the second one this early because... if there were no other Defender here, I would take this. But there is the Gibbering Barricade, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now we see Geothermal Bog. There is a Bone Splinters. If we can find maybe a Captain's Call or something, could be pretty good. Coalition Sky Knight is pretty good with these Defenders, to be honest. So that's a possibility. Maybe that's just better. With the Defenders, they're not going to be attacking, obviously. So we could do Coalition Sky Knight to have a flying Enlister. Bone Splinter's not bad. I wouldn't mind taking a copy of that, but we'll go ahead and take the Sky Knight here. I think in order for the Defenders deck to really sing, you need Wingmantle Chaplain and you need Blight Pile. If you don't have those two cards, this deck doesn't really exist too much because you just have a couple of Defenders with value. But we already have one of them, so we got to find the Blight Pile. I'll take it over just about everything, to be honest. All right, well, if we're playing defensively, Artillery Blast is going to be pretty good. Shadow Prophecy, you know, I haven't liked this card, but others have. So maybe it's fine. I'm sure we can get a copy of this if we want it. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Artillery Blast here. And we have 2 more picks to find Defenders left in this pack. There are none here, but that's okay. There's a Splatter Goblin, which I think I'm going to land on. It's just a good 2-drop. It can trade up with 3-drops. It's fine. Not a bad Bone Splinters target, too. But we've got the 3 defenders so far. So, going to go ahead and look for a couple more of those. There is the 1-mana defender, 1 white mana. But that one's not great. We might have to play a copy of that if we don't really get too high on the count. Would not mind taking some blue-black or white-blue lands in the event that we find a, I believe it's called Coral Colony, is the blue defender. That is good. The milling blue defender. So, but yeah, I'm liking this start so far. So let's keep it up. All right, Gibbering Barricade number 2. Gotta love it. Destroy Evil. Honestly, I'd play a copy of this. And Faith Bonder, no, not for us. This card I thought would be better, but I'm not sure I've ever seen it on the battlefield. So there's a green defender here, but this is probably the color we're not going to touch. If you're really going down the whole defenders thing, the Vine Wall is not really for that deck. Vine Wall is much more for like the domain deck. So. All right, so we have 4 defenders so far, so we'd love to see that. I think we'll just cut white here and take the Phalanx. I don't know why this is in the set. Yeah, we'll take the Phalanx. Maybe we could play it. We'll see what our creature count ends up being. Sunlit Marsh, pretty good land here. I don't really like the Apparition, so we'll go ahead and take the land. Would not mind finding a blue land as well, like I mentioned. If anything, to up our artillery blast help. Okay, Destroy Evil. It's not a bad, Oh, and we got the Shield Ball Sentinel back anyway. So, looks like defenders might be open. And we have 2 more packs to fill it out. So, let's go deep here. Gonna have to make sure we fill out the early part of the curve as well. A couple of Splatter Goblins, you know, some removal. Some of the, Oh, Shadow Prophecy last pick. Got it anyway. All right. There's another Gibbering Barricade, which is very tempting. There's also Cruelty of Gix. And that has to be better, right? I mean, 5 mana, divest them. I think divest is the card where you get a creature. Then you do a Grim Tutor, and then reanimate a creature. There's a chance this comes back based on how that first pack went. I really do like Take Up the Shield. I wouldn't mind playing a copy of that, but I think we're just going to take the powerful card in Cruelty of Gix here. Tribute to Urborg was the 2-mana spell I was thinking of, but there is a cut down here, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So we'll go ahead and take the cut down. Wouldn't mind playing a Tribute to Urborg. No defenders here for us. There is a blue-white land. Would love for that to wheel, but we're going to take the cut down. Blight Pile, let's go. All right, we are doing it. Oh, Take Up the Shield. Okay, we're definitely going to have to try to find a Take Up the Shield at some point to protect these defenders. But we absolutely are taking Blight Pile out of that pack. Phyrexian Rager, Shield Wall Sentinel, Contaminated Aquifer. We don't have a guarantee that we're even going to find any of the blue defenders. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders already. So maybe we could just take the Rager here. I really don't know about 3 of these. This card is so slow. It does find the defenders you need. But the last one wheeled. This one might too. I'm just going to take the Rager here. Another Splatter Goblin's a pretty good pick. Eerie Soul Tender, I don't know about in this deck. I think I'd rather have a 2-drop. Yeah, there's another Sky Knight, which wouldn't be bad. But I'm going to take the 2-drop in Splatter Goblin here. God, you could have all the Shield Wall Sentinels. Another Splatter Goblin, a Mesa Cavalier, and a Pilfer. Haven't been a big fan of Join Forces. I mean, we have 6 defenders already. And again, one of these could wheel. I don't think anyone's in this deck. So we could just take the God. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and take the Mesa Cavalier. It gains some life. It's a flyer. It could present a win con for us. Urborg Repossession, I guess. Not the worst card to run. So we can go ahead and take that here. Alright, so we are absolutely doing the Defenders thing here. So this is going to be exciting. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't really played against a full-on Defenders deck yet. But when there are little things like this in formats, it makes formats a lot more fun, in my opinion. Alright, we'll take the 2-mana 3/1 kicker sack a creature, I guess. I don't think we need any of these flyers. We're going to be making some birds. We have a Sky Knight. We have a Cavalier. So let's go ahead and take the sleeper here. Take up... Oh, no. This is tough. I really, really want... Okay, so I'm going to take the Barricade here. Because, I don't know. That's really tough. I really, really want a copy of Take Up the Shield, and I'm shocked that one wheeled, but... Gonna land on the Barricade. That could be wrong. I think there's a Take Up the Shield in the next pack that could come back around as well. But we're kind of getting the goods here. I mean, we might be the only black-white drafter at this table. 15 creatures, 7 defenders. Could be 8 if any of those other ones wheel. Okay, so here's where I might take the beachfront. I'm not going to miss a second Destroy Evil, or I'm not going to play a Protector. So in case we find one of the blue defenders, and Take Up the Shield, pick 11. This is wrong, folks. Take Up the Shield is a great card. I don't know why it's going pick 11. So we're taking that, and sorry about that. It's going to be a... There it is. Came all the way back. This is going to be an interesting deck build, to say the least. I don't know how to build this deck. Another Sky Knight second to last pick? Like, what is going on? I don't know how to build this deck. We probably don't need this. We may not need this. Alright, what do we got? Pick 1 of pack 3. Jeez, another LSO core. I know it's legendary, but there's a Clockwork Drawbridge. That's the one I was talking about. This will almost definitely wheel. And maybe we play it, but we'll take another LSO core here pretty easily. Again, very, very good card. Yeah, I don't think we need 3 of these, to be honest. It's a little much. But let's see how the rest of this pack fills out, and then we'll have to see how to build this wild deck here. Well, I landed on a Gibbering Barricade, so there's another one. But there's also Leyline Binding. So in our deck, this would be a 4-mana Oblivion Ring. Maybe 3 mana if we find a blue defender we want to splash. It's either that or the 4th Barricade. I think this wheels. So I'm going to take the Leyline Binding because I think the Barricade wheels. Aaron Benalia's Ruin. Cold Conscript, Sleeper, Drawbridge, Mesa Cavalier, Splatter Goblin. Lots of great options here. I think we can land on Aaron. Yeah, I think Aaron is fine. It's a good card, especially with LSO Core. So let's take Aaron. I do not know how to build this deck. This will be very interesting. Okay. Academy Wall, but that's not the blue one we want to splash. Crystal Grotto, Shadow Prophecy number 2, Warhorse, but I don't think that goes in this deck, really. I guess we could take Crystal Grotto. It's a card that maybe makes the deck if we need it to, but we're not missing much of that rest of the stuff there. All right, guess Captain's Call, but I don't think we're playing this here. All right, super glad we got a Blight Pile. That's the... I think this... It's debatable whether Wingmantle Chaplain or Blight Pile is a better payoff, but these are the two payoffs, and we got one of each, which is just great. We have 3 picks left to find another one. I don't think anyone else is in Defenders here, so we might be able to find a second of either of them, which would be outstanding. But let's see. Vivisector as a 2-drop, another removal spell, an Artillery Blast, and a Warhorse that I don't think I'm playing. I think I'm going to take the Vivisector over Artillery Blast. One thing we didn't find is any of the good black removal spell. Extinguish the Light. All right, Battlefly Swarm, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sold on the third Shield Wall Sentinel. I know it tutors up some of the other ones, but it's a 4-mana 1/3 at the end of the day, and like that's just not great. There's a Faith Bonder. There's a Soul Tender. It's pretty slow. I don't think I want 2 Prophecies. I guess I'll take Soul Tender here, and again, we'll figure out it in deck build here. I don't know. We are wide open in our colors though. All right, Drawbridge came back over a second Soul Tender. Maybe we want to up the Defender count. I'll take it for that reason. Gibbering Barricade, I don't see it. Maybe it's in the next pack. Go ahead and take Artillery Blast number 2 here. Again, don't know if we're even playing 1, but we'll see. All right, another Drawbridge. I guess. No, I'm going to go with Cult Conscript over a second Drawbridge. We have like 9 defenders if we want them. Like we have plenty of defenders if we want to play them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and build this deck from scratch because I don't know exactly how I want to do this. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to put in the absolutes first. Goodness gracious, I got like a fly that keeps flying around here. Sorry about that. The absolutes that we know we're going to put in our deck no matter what. Take up the shield. Chaplain. Cut down. Blight Pile. I'll play all 3 Barricades. Rager is good. Gix is good. Both Ellis and Aaron. At least 2 of these. So this is our base right here. This would leave us with 3, 6, 7 defenders in this deck. That's not bad. We have a Drawbridge. And another Sentinel here. Gotta kill this stupid fly. Okay, so this is the base. I'm going to want some more 2-drops, so I think both Splatter Goblins are fine. Battlefly Swarm seems okay. We currently have we have Cut Down as removal, so I think Artillery Blast number 1 is probably okay. Mesa Cavalier seems pretty good. We don't really have the Sacrifice. Well, we do with Aaron. That's a pretty good combo with Cult Conscript and Aaron. Plus, it's decent little value as it is, so maybe it's worth playing. We're now at 16 creatures. Our win cons are Blight Pile, and if that dies, then we want to make sure we have at least one more win con with Sky Knight. We have 3 barricades for value. We could play a drawbridge to up our defender count. We could play a sleeper. But we don't really have the sacrifice fodder to maximize this. We could play Destroy Evil. We could play a Phalanx, but I don't think we're maximizing this one. We could play a third Sentinel here. I don't think I want 3. I just don't think I do. Could play a Shadow Prophecy for some card advantage, but I don't think we need that. Leyline Binding again is 4 mana removal. That's still good, right? I mean, that's still pretty good. Vivisector is just another 2-drop. Definitely going 17 lands. There's even an argument for 18 because we want to be able to hit our land drops, activate Blight Pile a bunch. So one more card here. I don't think we need 2 Sky Knights. Goodness gracious, this is the bane of my existence right now. Stupid thing. Artillery Blast, number 2. It's not... Even this one's not great. It's going to be 3 mana, 2 mana deal 3 to a tapped creature. We do need the interaction. This could just be like a clunky extra defender that is kind of like removal. So then we'll play the Marsh. I don't think we need the Grotto. And I don't think we need the Beachfront. There's no blue kickers or anything, are there? No. Okay. So then we go back in here and we add plains and swamps. And I think that's the deck. So we currently have, doesn't tell us a defender count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you'll be happy to know that I just caught the fly. So we're good to go on that front, and we're good to go with the 8 defender black-white deck with both Blight Pile and Wingmantle Chaplain. Go ahead and drop a like on the video to let me know that, well, you like the defender content. I'm happy to get it here to you, and I'm happy to see how this deck does. So let's drop on into the queue and see how we go. Alright, Conscript into Goblin into Barricade, or Cavalier, all fine. This is like another tutor for our Blight Pile, or... Alright, so I know this one comes in tap, but I do want to get the Goblin down here. Would be great to draw another untapped land so we can go one of these, play tap land, play the other one. You're kidding me, there's 2. How is there 2? Okay, yeah, I'm fine trading Splatter Goblin for that. Okay. Alright, we'll go to combat. I'm suspecting some sort of removal spell here. I'm not going to play the Cavalier because it does stone cold nothing on this board. They could have cut down, they could have the -2/-2, and neither of those kill Aaron. So let's play Aaron. Okay, they got nothing. Or they got something they don't want to use. Tattered Apparition, okay. We have cut down now, so we can attack effectively. Let's go ahead and get in here and here. Yeah, fine trading that off. Here comes the train. We'll go barricade. Alright, we get it. I can only activate this once, which means we can now just do this, because they can't activate it again. We could do that in response, make them waste their mana and everything. Alright, well, looks like they had a weird little mana situation going on over there is my guess, but we'll take win number 1, even though if it wasn't a defender's win. Alright, so we're on the draw here, and I mean, it's a great hand. We can't quite cast everything on a great curve, but we do have some things here. Yep, got a lead on that. So we could lead on Blight Pile, next turn play Barricade, but I think I'm going to lead on LSO Core because it does give us ETB triggers for other creatures entering. So let's do that. Queen all in all is good. Could do Blight Pile and Drawbridge here. Alright, so green, white, go wide tokens with a big beater. Down goes LS Ilcore, but that's okay. We have our defender package still here. So once we get 4 mana, I'm going to play this and go get Wingmantle Chaplain. So the Chaplain doesn't care if the defenders are on the battlefield or if you play them after. So for that reason, I'm going to try to put some pressure on them by playing Cavalier here. Really would like some mana so we could activate that. Okay, I'm suspect of Artillery Blast, but I'm fine if they would want to use it on Mesa Cavalier. Looks like they do have it. There it is. Probably should have played LSO Core before that. would have gotten a life trigger, so... But I'm going to be mana efficient here. There's a chance we can get to a point where we can do like Blight Pile activation plus LSO Core or something like that, but... Alright, so there we go. We'll go ahead and place Shield Wall Sentinel, go get our Wingmantle Chaplain. And now we play this and make 5 birds? And then we start pinging them for 5 every turn? And they saw it coming. Alright, I'm counting that as a defender's win. We kind of did the thing there. We had 5 defenders on the board with 5 birds and an activation for 5, so let's go defenders. Alright, on the play here with Goblin into Barricade into... Yeah, we've got some things here. Just need one more land. We'll be alright. Hopefully. Alright, found that land. We'll lead on Goblin. We'll probably play Mesa Cavalier next. Okay. Let's see if they trade. That's fine. Now it can't kill our Mesa Cavalier. The Raven Man. It's pretty slow. Unfortunately, we're missing land drops now. That's why I said 18. I mean, it's very possible we want 18 in this deck. See, we've always needed our mana these games. Like, we want to play it, we want to activate our defenders, we want to do all the things, right? What's not going to get activated this, or get played this game here? So they're going to get a bird? This looks a little slow. Come on. Alright, well we're doing that, I guess. I think I might, after this game, consider switching over to 18. Alright, looks like they're just gonna go... There's no guarantee we play that. So I guess we'll do that. I might just want to keep this to discard to this stupid Raven Man. It's not doing much on this battlefield. Okay, they are doing discard tribal here. Okay. I guess we'll go find our Wingmantle Chaplain then, right? Gonna have to discard Leyline Binding to Raven Man more than likely. Okay. All right. I wonder if they have Lightning Strike to kill this thing when it ETBs. Well, those are both of our best payoffs, and unfortunately the Raven Man's going to get the other one of them, so that sucks. Really bad draw there. It's a great draw if they didn't have a Raven Man sitting on the other side, but they do, so... That's wrong. You definitely wanted to kill the Wingmantle Chaplain. See if they activate Raven Man. There it goes. Alright, and now we're just going to top deck all the lands for the rest of the game, so... There's the first one of them. Oh, man. There's the second one of them. I mean, it's not a land, but it's also not great. Wait. No. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so we can do this in response to them activating that. And then they won't. Yeah, so they're more than likely going to activate that. But we can do it in response here. I guess I'm killing the Berserker? Yeah, this game just never really went our way. Maybe I should have got the Blight Pile, because that's a win con. We definitely could have won this game with the Blight Pile, but unfortunately, we drew it at the literal worst time we could have possibly drawn the Blight Pile in this game to have the Raven Man kill it, so. There is that. Well, we can't even attack with anything here, so. Again, we could do this in response to them wasting 4 mana, so I guess we'll let them do that. Yeah, you don't want to attack with that this turn. I've got an indestructible life linker, so... I'm not sure we have much left in our deck for this, unfortunately. Okay, well... Do we have to kill one of these stupid flyers? It changes their clock by a lot. Maybe not by that much. I mean, if we block these 3 creatures and they attack with everything, they get us down to 2 this turn, and then we might not have much left. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, +2, +1. Yeah, I'm just not sure we have much left in this deck right now. We just we got 6 for 1 with this thing because of the way things went there. So doesn't have trample, does it? Good. Well, that's not great with the Raven Man sitting on the other side. Down goes one of these barricades. And down goes the other. So that'll probably do it in their favor, I would think. Oh, and they can activate that. Yeah, okay. So, yep, that just never really went well. I think I'm going to 18 lands in this deck. I'm going to go take a look. Alright, so I went ahead and added an extra land, cut the Battlefly Swarm from this deck, because we're just so mana hungry. Obviously, if we don't get like 6 for 1 by a Raven Man, then we should ideally have some cards in hand. So, I'm going to go ahead and try this out for size. Soaring Drake. Good little cut down target, I think. I think I'll just go ahead and fire that off now. And I think I'll place Bladder Goblin over holding up Take Up the Shield, because there's no guarantee they try to go for removal on this, so... Captain's Call, okay. We can do Conscript, but that does not line up very well against these. Or we could just play the Barricade here. I think I'm just going to play the Barricade. And then pass. Switch to 18 lands, miss land drop 4, so what do you want from me? Don't care about that, and they have nothing else. Alright. Guess we'll do this. Use their Illusionist to cast another spell, maybe? Look like a pretty streamlined black-white deck, except for a blue-green land in there. So don't know what that is. There's the land we want. Probably going to use this to kill Blight Pile. Oh no, they have a counterspell. No! That's annoying. Their black-white deck plays a double blue counterspell. Well, you know, sometimes you get got. There's a 5/5. I'd like to hold up this activation and take up the shield. Or we could play Drawbridge and hold up this activation. Chaplain would have been outstanding to land, but can't always be that lucky. Oof. Yuck. Alright, I'm worried a bit about Artillery Blast here. But I'm not going to do nothing. See if they have it. Nope, they didn't have it. Alright, cool. So now we can hold up this and take up the shield, and we're draining them for 3 a turn. Or Leyline Binding if we need to on King Darien. I'm fine chumping here. Doesn't have trample. We also get to drain them for 1. Or not drain them, ping them for 1. Okay. Untapped land would have been better. I'd really like to not have to use Leyline Binding this turn. Okay, if that's all they're going to do, I think I'm okay with that. Because next turn we can do Binding plus hold up, take up the shield still. if we have to. Alright. Could find Cut down here. Or Rona's Vortex. Vortex would be not good, because Take Up the Shield doesn't work on that. Shore Up is bad for us. Now the Leyline Binding does stone cold nothing. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. So we can't do all that. Alright, so yeah, they just countered our Leyline Binding effectively. I think we have to do this. Yeah, this is not looking great. That Shore Up is a problem. Okay, well. Maybe they're going to use it now. They have that stun card. Tribute to Urborg. Yeah, that'll probably be the game, I think. Of course it had to be a -X, because now it's -4, and this doesn't save it. And they still have Shore Up. Yeah, I think we're dead now. Yep, that'll probably do it. We can try to drain them out using LSO Core. Maybe that's better. They do go to 5 here. Are they going to shore up their Talus Lookout? Alright, so they do. They're now at 4. Why are they at 4? Do they use a Pain Land? I'm not sure. We have to do something like this to not die, basically. And we're probably still dead here soon. Yeah, because we go to 1, I guess, so we're effectively dead. They go to 2. Wait, do we have it now? Because we can Leyline Binding. We could also tap him. right? What do they have for this? Wait, do we have this? Okay, that's fine. Because now we go to combat and we swing for lethal? Jeez. Alright, well, they should have never lost that game, but again, sometimes you gotta play to your outs and take advantage of mistakes. Okay, so we're on the play and we can't cast a single spell in our hand. But if we draw a plains, we've kind of got the nuts here. Yeah, this is... we have 18 lands, remember, so we have a lot of lands we can find. Well, that's a card we can play, so at least there's that. That's also a card we can play, so at least there's that. Fine by me. And would love to draw plains off the top. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to lead on Sentinel because I don't want this to get played and then they just kill it. So I'm going to lead on Sentinel here. Go find Blight Pile. It's a good one. We can do Blight Pile plus Mesa Cavalier to be mana efficient. We could do Sentinel plus Drawbridge, and the next turn make 5 1/1s. We could just play the Chaplain, but that's not very mana efficient. I think I'd like to do this so that we could potentially get this activation going. They might kill this, but they're going to kill it anyway here at some point. So let's do this. And Blight Pile. Fortunately, we don't gain life because of the shadow, so that sucks. But Zaro Janin with a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with 4. I think it might be time here to, well, yeah, I think it might be time to Chaplain. Or we could do Sentinel plus Drawbridge. Let's do this. I already have regrets about doing that. We need to get these 1/1s down, because we could have done this next turn and made the 1/1s. So, yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I mean, I know it's the more mana-efficient thing to do it that way, but, I mean... yeah. Okay, we'll take 4 here. That's not the end of the world, because now we'll just do this. Now we have 6 1/1s. It would be busted if these had Defender. Well, no, not really. I mean, it would be with Blight Pile on the battlefield here, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Defenders currently, with 8 power in the air, so we don't have lethal. But we're not far off. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Well, this is ridiculous. Oh my god. Now we have to take 11? And then die next turn if they have a land drop? That was not great. In fact, that was really bad. So we have to hold up Drawbridge and Blight Pile here. Is that right? And then start chumping, and then our Blight Pile gets worse? Are you choking my asthma? Choking my ass. Can ping him for 6, but then we die to a land drop. Okay. Go ahead. Whatever this is, I'm sure it kills us. That is a land drop. Okay, so now we have to chump everything. Chump, 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 chump. Oh, and it's got menace. Okay, wait. Yeah, so we're like quadruple chumping here. Alright, well, that was an unfortunate series of circumstances there. Choking my asthma completely wiped our board, and then we lost, so GG's. Alright, so our 18 land deck can't find us both colors of mana to start, but we're on the draw. We have Splatter Goblin, so we'll keep here, and then draw a 5-drop. Okay, lead on Goblin and pray we find a land. Or 2, or 3. They've already got 4 land types over there. Thank the Lord. I'm not going to offer to trade here because at some point we can trade this for the Cavalier if it dies into something else. Never mind. Alright, let's go find Chaplain, I suppose. Looks like they might have... Oh, it could just be the Darien activation here, so... Go ahead and get in, because it could offer to trade. Their mana base is an absolute mess, and they were able to cast a green-white card. Okay, there goes Citizen's Arrest. See if it survives. Alright, we do get 2 birds. We can trade those for Cavalier. They don't have another choking miasma. Let's see what they start on. They'll start with a bird. Let's lead on LSO Core here. Play Cult Conscript. Gain a life, attack with Goblin. Because they're going to get... Alright. They're going to get a counter on both of these here. So now we can no longer block them and we have to take 7. An untapped land would be great, so we could play Barricade, make another bird, and Artillery Blast down the Cavalier. Alright. Could reanimate a creature, but there are none to get. So I'm going to make a bird here. And then I'm going to try to do this and see how that works. Okay. Okay, well that messed up because it's only creature tokens they control, so... And then the shame concession. Unfortunate. I was wondering if that's what they were going for. It is only creature tokens, not all creatures, so... I don't know, I think we were doing decent in that game. I think we might have had a decent shot there. I don't know what their hand looked like, but clearly not that great if they wanted to concede. Alright, once again, playing the 18 land deck and can't get the white to start, but we do have Blight Pile into Rager into Wall. Aaron is pretty far away. Did they just double mulligan? Triple mulligan? What's going on here? They at least doubled. Ooh, yeah, mull the 4. Okay. I'm going to lead on Pile because we can get the Sentinel and then ideally we draw a white at some point so we can get the Chaplain. There we go. Alright, down goes the white pile. Oh, well, not down. Just back to the hand. Yeah, I want to go grab the Chaplain here. And now we have 4 defenders in hand. An extra land would be great, but no. So I think I'm going to try to put a creature down that blocks this well before I play this chaplain here. So let's attack here. Well, we could have just done that, but I'm fine attacking, trying to get some value there. I mean, this is a tough deck to play. I don't know what order to play these defenders in. Like, we could have just played chaplain, but they could have killed it, and then we wouldn't get the value of the extra 1/1s. Don't care if they want to use blast on that. That's totally fine. Now we could do barricade plus conscript, but I think at this point I'll cash in my 4 birds here, and then if it survives, we can play some more. Excuse me? Excuse me, what? Was that entirely necessary? Why do we have to play against board wipe decks? Oh my god. They mulled to 4. Still playing 18 lands here. 4 lands in our top 16. 4 lands in our top 17 with 18 lands, so this is going great. Alright, we'll attack here. They're not getting any priority. We're at least able to rebuild, but we've lost one of our payoffs. We've already used drawbridge, right? Yeah. Do we even have any more defenders? I'm not sure. Let's see what they want to do about this. Okay. We might have another barricade in the deck. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, there's one left. Okay. Now we have 6, which is good. So we can just start blight piling them out here. Ooh. Okay. So we probably started on 1. Yep, they get to get our other barricade more than likely. Nope, okay. We could attack with both of these, put them to 7, drain them down to 3. But we could do that next turn and then win, potentially. Oh. So we might have just been able to win. I forgot they lose 3 life on that. Okay, so they go to 6. Now they go to 4. Or they go to 2, I mean. Oh, and 1. Oh, but they gain 3 life. Okay, my god, the math. The math is ridiculous. Do they have a land? They do have a land. I'll play that, gain some life, and really hope LSO Core survives, because that's basically our last win con in this deck. What are they stealing? Rager, maybe? Aaron? barricade for their own value, trying to gain some life, it looks like. Alright. What do you do? Remember, they mulliganed to 4 this game. They mulliganed to 4. Okay. Yeah, well, there goes LSO Core, so... I'm not sure we have enough attacking creatures left to win this. Okay, no blocks. Yeah, I don't know how we win this game now. This might be the first ever mulligan to 4 win. Like, ever.
Experience will do you good.
Alright, I just straight up can't block that. Sacrifice this one here. Draw another land. And another one. And another one. We could trade this for their mountain. We have Leyline Binding. They have, I'm sure they have 5 over here, so Zaro Janen's going to attack here and get everything a counter. This has been so frustrating, man. Oh, gosh. They're playing an enormous pile of cards that is going to smash us after a mulligan to 4. So they have to attack with 4 creatures here to get the value out of Jaya, which I'm sure they will. There it is. Zaro Janen gives everything a counter. Can't kill it, so... There's the binding, but too little too late, more than likely. This can deal 3 to a tapped creature. Yeah, I think that'll probably do it for us here. We're going to lose to a mull to 4. Well, it happens, so.
Get out there and blaze a path.
Probably should have gotten the Ojan in there before they did that. And before they just got the counter there. Yeah, I'm just kind of just playing on autopilot here a little bit. So we can do this and this. Well, I don't think that's good enough at this point. Yeah, especially with all the extra things they're getting. Another card, another, yeah. Huh, what does that do? God, their deck is a horror, an enormous pile of cards. Wingmantle Chaplain gives us a bird. If we just go and reanimate it right now, it can chump. It gives us 2 birds that can chump. Okay. Maybe there's a way? Maybe there's a way. I don't know, though. I have not done the math on this. Alright, that land drop might have done it, though.
Eyes open.
Gaia's Might will definitely kill us, so. Ah! We were so close! Gonna go here and here. Well. Wait. Wait now. Oh no. Wait. Do we have this? We might have this. And then it can sacrifice itself and they lose the last life. Right? Do they have any way to gain life on board? Oh, they do. They do. Okay, they do. But they only have 1 mana to do it with. So we do this and then try to do the last one. Oh no, because they're just going to use it to gain the life with the barricade. Oh, I thought we had it. Oh. Maybe they don't see it. I don't know. You got to go for it, right? Yeah, they see it. Okay. Well, we were close. I thought we had it there. I was super excited. We might have needed like 15 mana to make that work. We could have done this over and over again, but it was really, really close. We lost to a mulligan to 4. Still went 5 and 3 with the Defender's deck. Defender's deck was sweet. It's probably... I don't think it's great, to be honest. But I mean, I'll take a 5 and 3 with a sweet little Defender's deck. Oh, wait, we went 4 and 3. I lied. We went 4 and 3, which is slightly less okay, but still fun. Hopefully you enjoyed that content. I enjoyed bringing it to you, and thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.